Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Monday, November 7th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt,
Hello.
and all day Eric DeShane.
Yellow.
How you boys doing today?
Good.
Right.
Good.
All right. Stay warm.
Yep.
And warm.
It's time. Winter's here.
Yep. It's a bit nipply out there.
It was cold. That wind yesterday was nuts. It's
Yep.
freaking miserable outside. It's like, oh well, good thing I'm not going anywhere. It's because
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
I didn't really poke my head up. I heard it going all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Sounded bad.
I was pretty lucky I had the weekend off. Didn't really leave the house except for this morning to get some milk and apple juice.
Apple juice, eh?
And bread. The essentials. Bread, milk, and apple juice. I don't want breakfast. I want apple juice. All right, fine, I'll go get it. No, I'm coming with you. I'm like, all right, let's go. Get the apple juice, come back, spend like half an hour fucking around. I want iced tea. I'm like, oh.
Too fucking bad to get an apple juice.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's your fucking iced tea. Just dump it on it.
Can't remember the last time I had apple juice. Been many a year.
Every time I have it, it's
Same.
very refreshing. I don't know why I don't drink it more often. I love apple juice. Never used to drink it, really, until Leia. And now I just drink it all the time with her.
Right?
It's like, man, this is good shit. This shit is legit. Yeah.
It's like the thing you stop buying. It's like apple juice and chocolate milk goes down a lot too. Unless you're like me, and then you buy it every so often. But
Yeah, I don't ever think to buy it. But at camp, they have them in dispensers. Like, you just go up there, and you just like an endless cup, drinking chocolate milk. You're like, oh shit, they have chocolate milk. Hell yeah. Get like 2 or 3 glasses. You can just grab as much as you want. Just fill them all up, put them on your tray. Then you go back to your room. It's like, it's like, ah, my stomach. All this shitty food mixed with it. It's always on tap. Chocolate milk and coffee.
there you
2
go.
favorite things, man. Always on tap.
Today is Monday for those listening, watching. And it is, of course, Ask Us Anything, where we answer your questions. We only got a few, so we'll get through them kind of quick, and then we'll maybe talk about our weekends and some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Sure.
See where it goes.
Yeah. The first one up here is from our buddy Cam. He asks, any nightmare getting stuck in the ditch / snow accident stories? Now, I don't know if it's like a... Because he says nightmare, so I don't know if it means real life or a dream, but I'm guessing it means real life.
I've had both.
Yeah, same.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I'm sure I've told the story before about the time I hit the ditch years ago, and I really hit some black ice and went up when like 15 feet into the ditch, into the pretty much in the farmer's yard by Bonnieville. Luckily, my friend Roger was checking wells nearby, and somebody hit the ditch and helped me piggyback me out of the ditch in like 4 feet of snow because there's no way I was making it out. And yeah, we left the van in there for the day till the tow truck
that was with
pulled
your
it out.
van?
It was with the van. It was back. I was working in Bonnieville with the minivan. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The old Freestar.
Yeah. And
Or Windstar or Freestar.
Windstar. It was Windstar. Yeah.
It was a
the old
Windstar,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that thing was stuck in there for a day. They pulled it out, and I went and saw it at 5 just to see how everything was and get what I wanted out of the vehicle. And it was caked in snow. Like it was, each rim was packed with ice and snow. I had to lift it up on a hoist, and the underbelly of the hoist of the vehicle was just like a sheet of ice underneath. It was like, holy fuck. This is like minus 25 day 2 as well, so it was cold. And, oh, it was awful. It was one of the worst days ever, and I hated to drive to Bonnieville for that reason. Getting hit in the ditch like that, and yeah, it's what fucking happened. And yeah, it's fucked everything up in that old thing, but they got it working again somehow, and I don't know. So it lasted another 6 years after that, so still pretty good, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing was bulletproof But fuck, I still have nightmares and panic attacks about driving like that. I hate winter driving because of it. Absolutely hate winter driving.
Trying to think of when like with a actual vehicle hitting the ditch. I've only like just like rolled my car. I think I told that story a couple of times already on here, but in the wintertime, yeah, there's been some sketchy moments, but not really hit the ditch or anything. When we were kids, my mom did when she had all of us in the van, but it wasn't that traumatizing to us. It was kind of fun actually, because we were going on the range line out by St. Lina and it's like black ice. And then she started swerving like side to side. And then she just started like screaming because she was like freaking out. And we're all in the back like, woo, because we're going like around and around. And then we started doing like 360s. And then the back end, like it's almost like we just backed into the ditch, just all the way down into the ditch. And then tow truck came and pulled us out. It was good after that. So
that's basically what happened to me one time. I was driving from Elk Point to St. Paul for work in the morning, and it was guy was going slow after the junction, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna try and pass him. And I looked clear, and then I started going, and then it's like, oh shit, actually not as clear as I thought it was. So this is like when I was first started driving too. So like instinctively, I just like kind of slammed on the brakes, but so I just like started going do the same thing, going side to side, and then full on, then did 180, and then back into the ditch on the other side of the road.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that sucked.
So, that's nerve wracking.
Yeah. And then the car that drives by, it was an ambulance too. It's kind of funny, but anyways. So then some guy ended up driving by, and he's like, hey, you need help? And eventually you just kind of try and go back and forth a bunch and just kind of make tracks to get out, and then eventually get out there. So
the best one for me was April 1st, I want to say 10 years ago, probably around 10 years ago. I wanted to surprise my niece for her birthday. I was going to drive up from Edmonton to St. Lina, and it was blowing snow, but the roads were still fine. It wasn't too bad. And then all of a sudden, by the time I hit Man Lake, just past Ashmont, it was like I hit a whole different world. The roads, it was like 4 times as much snow. Roads were all icy as shit. And if you've ever driven by the Man Lake and the roads by Ashmont, there's the bridges that kind of valley down. I remember going down there and started to fishtail sideways in both lanes on the highway for a good half the way across the bridge. So I finally fixed it before I started going straight again. It's like, holy, I was white knuckling for that. Only a 10-minute drive. That 10-minute drive was one of the worst drives I ever had in my life. And then I'm 100 yards from my driveway, my mom and dad's. There's a little bridge overpass. And I got stuck on that bridge because the drifts were pushing it right against it. So I called home to come rescue me. I'm like, I can look into the house and see who's at home. I'm like, yeah, you can see me in the yard. I'm kind of stuck. Like, where are you coming out? I'm like, I was going to surprise Taylor, and I'm sorry. But yeah, they come and pulled me out on a -30 with wind chill. And oh, it was such a dumb day. It's like, fuck, I hate winter driving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But just to be stuck and looking into the house, I'm like, shit. So close.
Did you guys see on Instagram or anything? Yegwave is a page that I follow on Instagram, and apparently, the highways are just full of vehicles in the ditch again. What the heck? Because I remember one year going up to visit my brother there, and I was coming up behind some people on the highway, just maybe 10, 15 minutes out of the city, and I'm like, why the fuck is everybody pulled over and slowing down? So I tap on my brakes and nothing happened. I tapped again. I'm like, okay, what is happening here? I'm like, I have no brakes. And then I went to turn and I just kept going straight. I'm like, holy shit, this is the slipperiest fucking road I've ever been on. I'm like, holy fuck. And then I managed to grab a little bit. Some spots I'm like, holy fuck. I almost had to go 50 the whole way in. But man, I was passing so many people that were in the ditch. And then my brother had told me too that he was on his way home from work and he was going super slow and some idiot was coming up behind him and was going to race past him. But as soon as he went to go pull out to go past, as soon as he pulled out, he started doing 360s and right to the guardrail, wham, and then bounced off it, hit the other one, and just and Kirk, well, my brother, he's like, I can't stop to see what's going on. And there's a bazillion people behind him. And he's like, look, that's what you get for being an idiot, I guess, basically, right?
Jesus.
Holy crap. Yeah, the city seems to get some pretty nasty ones. And then you got, not the smartest drivers from what it seems like anyway. But I guess
Yeah.
there tends to be more with more population, so the odds of there being someone more silly of a driver than out here is. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Seems to be like every year there's something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they like not have like salt and sand trucks that go out, or is it just like
I don't know. I think it's just
maybe people get into crashes too fast?
yeah,
can't go
before they
out.
can do anything.
Before they can
Yeah.
do anything, yeah, it's already that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
You need to have like a plane like crop dust and just go
just dumping
salt,
salt everywhere on everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody go inside. We're doing a flyby, just dropping like
Mhm.
10 kilotons of sand or salt on
Salt.
everybody
Oh yeah, just rusting everything out as they drive.
in the summertime. Just a rustic wasteland.
Yeah.
Rusted.
I don't know if they do put salt on our roads. I was just trying to think if that was the case. I know in Ontario they do, because just how their road maintenance is. But I'm not sure here. And I know we use sand a lot,
Yeah, it's
sand and
lots of sand,
gravel,
but
but I don't know if we use salt.
I don't think so. I think
don't think
it's
so.
not a thing anymore because of how much
No.
damage it's doing to vehicles and
Yeah, I
everything.
think so. I know in
Rusting everything
Ontario they
out.
do, because a lot of the roads are they're not asphalt. Like it's like a sort of concrete or something special with the roads that they can get away with it.
Yeah.
But I think for us, yeah, we don't ever use salt. I think.
Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
about that. I'd have to look more into
Mhm.
it, but I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure it was like not outlawed, whatever. That's
No,
another
it's
time.
just outmoded or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
But yeah, no, I always despise winter driving. If I can avoid it, I absolutely.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yep.
Aaron asks, what website should Elon Musk ruin next?
Elon Musk ruin next?
Yeah, or destroy next? Like how Twitter is right now. Like they're like
Yeah,
they just
Wild West.
rolled out
Yeah.
the $8 anybody can get verified thing.
That's what the whole thing is about. I haven't been paying attention to that.
Yeah, well, part of it. Yeah, but it's already like people are like you shouldn't do that because people can just make fake accounts, and then he's like, fuck you guys, whatever. And like
Yeah.
already, like I've fallen for it like twice already. Like
Hmm.
there's one he's like, oh, it's Keanu Reeves tweet or something like that, and it's got like 100,000 likes and stuff on it. He's like, I should have made Constantine 2 by now or something like that. But you look
Oh
at
yeah.
the and it's just like some random dude.
But
It's
because
like,
it has the.
but yeah, that's the thing. Nobody looks at that because you just like see a picture of Keanu Reeves. You see Keanu Reeves
Certified.
check mark, and you're like, oh, that's Keanu Reeves. And it's like, but Keanu Reeves doesn't have any social media stuff at all.
Nope.
So it's like, well, there you go. That's the whole thing we were complaining about, and it's come to fruition already.
Yep.
Now there's gonna be 500 Keanu Reeves. Just kidding.
Right. Instagram, I guess, could be the next one. Sure.
Using enough to really know about what's good and bad with it. I don't know. Twitter, I kind of follow just to see on a few creators and what they're doing, kind of thing, every now and then. But I don't know.
Yeah,
The first
I've
one that came to mind was Facebook. I'm like, I don't like it anymore, and
Yeah, you could
yeah,
destroy
it's
Facebook.
Yeah, they could probably get rid of that one, but
Mm-hmm.
I've been on that one for so long it would be a little bit tougher for me. But like once my account got hacked, I was pretty bummed out for the first few days just because I've been
Yeah.
on there since it first came out, right? And I've had
Mhm.
stuff on there, videos and pictures and stuff, and then lost it all. And it's just like, you know what? It's not really that bad.
I
Not
never ever
really.
post. I'm never socially active enough to really give a shit about it. I just go on there every now and then.
It's most of Messenger for me, most
Same.
of the
Like
time.
it's that's the thing. I use it for Messenger for us. That's why.
Yeah.
For our group chats. That's it. So.
But I feel like I wouldn't know what the hell's going on ever if I wasn't on Facebook.
Mm.
But then half of it's bullshit, but I've gotten pretty good at like sort of weeding out what's the fake news and what's legit, but yeah.
Mhm.
Otherwise I would have like absolutely no idea what's going on. Leave YouTube alone.
Yeah.
YouTube's my thing. That's my favorite one. But yeah, he can have Facebook and Instagram. I don't really care.
No, I never. And it was kind of one word too I heard as well, but I don't use it enough to care. I'm like, go ahead, destroy that because I don't use it. I don't know who people who really use it that often or use it as like one of those like other ones where they pair it with other platforms and post all the same ones at once. I know like you can post on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter kind of one whole thing as one whole shot. It's like, oh, I guess.
Yeah, like if you're a business that are trying to promote
Yeah,
yourself,
I
then
know we use it a lot with our volleyball for promo stuff. One guy was using that a lot. He did it to one app and it posted all three at once kind of thing. So
yeah.
I could be a thing, I guess, but otherwise,
You should always make sure you have pictures because Instagram you have to post a picture, right? So.
Yep.
And Nicole asks, "What's your least favorite chore?" I think we like
dishes.
Dishes. I hate dishes.
Dishes. I got a buttload load of my sink right now. I'm like, fuck. I miss having a dishwasher. Fuck.
Shoveling snow, close second.
That yes.
That one's pretty lame. Yeah.
As someone doing it now, fucking sucks.
Yep.
My back is still sore.
Dishes last the whole year, but for the 6 months or whatever that shoveling's around, it's pretty fucking awful.
I inherited a leaf blower. I'm like, oh sweet, I'll use it to blow snow. Oh, my dumbass thinking like, oh, I'll just plug it in and use it. I can't find an extra cord to save my life, and it has a cord on it that long on the leaf blower. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes! So much for using it this weekend. Like, gosh, yeah. I thought I had like a long plug-in cord, just plug in and go. Right? No, the cord is short. You need a extension cord to go to it. I'm like, fuck.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Yeah.
Gotcha. Terrible.
It'll be good once you do get an extension cord, though.
Yeah, leaf blower would be a good investment.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that would save me a lot of headache.
I'm like, oh, for the front deck, that'd be perfect right now. It's the blower.
Where does the snow blow, though? You know.
Onto the road.
Onto me. That's what happens oftentimes. I get more snow on me than anything else. It's like, fuck.
I could just blow it back into the yard. Just
I guess.
Unless the wind's blowing against you.
That's the one thing, too, when I was shoveling snow off my deck was like going, I had to throw it over my railing from my deck, right? So I throw, and it would go over, then it's get pummeled back with snow again after it's awesome. Like, oh, for fuck. Now it's not my back. Now I'm cold. You fucker. I'm getting mad and doing it more. And
brutal.
That's not good. Yeah, that's the only questions I really had. I was looking at Reddit to see if there was any good ones, but here you go, Tyler. Here's a rant for you. What are you fucking sick of?
What am I fucking sick of?
Where
do I start?
Open-ended.
That's yeah. What am I totally fucking sick of? Oh, I don't even know where to go first.
It's too open-ended.
It is, yeah.
It's a little so open-ended. Like, I don't know what to say first. It's so much. I'm overwhelmed. Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. What film franchise just needs to die?
Fast and Furious.
Rom-coms.
That one is ending. They're doing one more, and that's it.
Oh, franchise. I thought you were talking about genre. Yeah. Whoops. Franchise.
Hallmark movies. Franchise.
Yeah.
Don't ruin me and my sister's fun. You don't
No. Enough is enough.
You don't even watch them.
So.
I say,
DC. Movie franchise.
Stop.
It's enough. You failed. You've tried so many times. You keep failing.
You're not the Avengers.
All these new strategies.
I don't know. They're all good. There's never been a bad movie, you know?
Yeah. Well, now that I see that Friday the 13th is getting another one and a prequel series, it's like, okay, you guys.
Yeah, that's gotta stop.
Like, I'm all for it, but just let it die.
But isn't the prequel series being done by like
Peacock
people who
or
are?
something?
But no, the showrunners, they did another horror prequel series that everybody liked. The guy did Hannibal.
Is that who's doing it?
Yes.
Oh, what's his name? Fuller? Brett Fuller?
I think so. That's what I heard anyway.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then okay, yeah, well, let's do it. And apparently they have. Well, frick, man, I don't know. Like, it's like the Resident Evil franchise. Just stop, you guys. I didn't realize it was them.
They could end.
I didn't even look into seeing who was the one that was going to be running this whole thing. Friday the 13th. It's not saying on there. Yeah, I think it is. I'm sure that's who I was trying to remember who or what he was tied to, I think is what it was. I'm like, oh, fuck, a prequel series is brick. I'm like, oh my God, this is dumb. The 13th. Prequel series. Brian Fuller. That's his name. On Peacock. And they have full use of any characters, places, names, all that stuff. I guess they have complete open use of everything. Might be interesting. Yeah, if they did like the first season, say like on The Mother, like the first movie.
You know what? I got one. What a film franchise needs to die is fucking Harry Potter. And anything that has to do with Harry Potter.
Like Fantastic Beasts?
Yep. No more.
That one
that
is
whole thing?
done, I think. The third one finally came out.
I saw that there's like talks of making more.
I thought they're making like a sequel series now, like the
because
after
Warner
the
Brothers
books.
is broke.
Yeah.
But no.
The not what they call that not Half-Blood Prince. Something called
The Cursed Child.
something like that. Yeah, I think is that what it's called? The newer books. Yeah.
Well, it's like not even her book. It's somebody else wrote it, and then they're like, yeah, I guess that could be a canon.
What?
I guess.
No.
Yeah. The thing is, fucking, I was talking to my sisters about this. They started fucking having kids right away. Nobody wants to see fucking Harry Potter with fucking kids. Kids ruin everything.
Harry Potter and the kids were kids when we first started watching it.
Yeah, but we don't want to see them be kids anymore. We want to see them be on cool
adults.
We don't want to see them do cool wizarding adventures. How many freaking
the same argument as Avatar, Legend of Korra. So like it's
exactly
yeah.
If we grew up with these characters, so like Harry Potter, if it's like it's been 11 years or something like that, so he should be 28 years old. What 28-year-olds these days have fucking 3 kids by now? Come on now. 0.
Yeah, to be fair, but it did take place in the 90s, so...
Jenny, watch The 3 Children. I need to go fight some wizards.
Yeah.
But Jenny's also like a star Quidditch player or something somehow, too.
Something like that, yeah.
Hey, I think you're onto something.
Which is...
Okay,
JK. That's already more interesting than the Fantastic Beasts garbage they've been putting out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just saying. No more kids. Kids ruin it.
Sure.
So what happened to what's it called? How I Met Your Mother. Good show until they had a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that kid. Yeah, Marshall and his kid.
Now that you say that, I'm trying to think of a show that I was really enjoying, and then something like that happened, and then I stopped watching it. Because I just fucking stopped caring after that point. And it's You, season 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why would there be a kid? Like, this is a whole nother level of stupid, man. Like, I mean, it's interesting and has all kinds of open-ended things that could happen, but now that there's a kid involved, I now don't care anymore. No. It's not because I have concern for what they're going to do with this kid, but yeah, no thanks. Just him prowling around, being a perv, killing bitches all over the cities.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch that. But yeah, have you guys seen You?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know.
I've learned about it for the first time today. I was watching a little thing on it. I'm like, oh.
It's I enjoyed it. The first season was pretty fucked up, and the second season was a roller coaster for sure. And the way it ends is like, what the fuck? Where is this gonna go? And then the third season starts, it's like, oh, this is dumb. I'm done. Got like 2 episodes in. I'm like, yeah, no. Nothing.
All right. What you guys do this weekend?
Played a lot of Warhammer board game.
Okay, Garrett.
I'm dying. Just like, what the fuck hit me all of a sudden? Something in my throat.
Ghost cock. Oh yeah. Gotta mute it. Sorry.
You're funny, Tyler.
This crazy story idea just came to my head.
Oh
Have to be a
God!
sequel.
Oh God! A sequel to the
Call it
fucking-
Skullfucker, the ghost. And you just see a guy sitting there in a haunted house. Oh, it's out of nowhere. Dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't know. Somebody's fucking my face. You're retarded, man. Goes to the other guy. Oh, get out of the house.
Oh, okay, that's some phasmophobia shit right there.
Yeah, I'm writing this down. This is something.
This is happening now. Oh God.
Ghost.
This weekend I felt like absolute shit. I was been feeling shitty all weekend.
Yeah, our whole house is full of them.
Friday, I just made some minis, just kind of chilled, watched some videos, ordered pizza, hung out. So it was nice to have a weekend just to kind of do nothing here at my place, because every weekend from now on I'll be pretty much booked or something going on around home or something else.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I wanted the weekends to chill out and just do my own thing, right? And yesterday I never felt so shitty so long. I think it was just the exhaustion of shoveling snow from the night before finally hitting me. Like I could not get enough sleep at all yesterday. I think I woke up at like 8. I had a nap at noon for a couple hours, and then I went back and had a nap around 5, and then I fell asleep around 9. Like I just could not get sleep. I just felt like absolute shit yesterday. I was so mad at myself. I was supposed to go to St. Lina and visit, but I just couldn't have the energy for anything.
Yeah.
So today was better. Got some stuff done around the house and did some more unpacking and everything else. But like, holy fuck, this weekend has just been shitty.
Right.
Felt like absolute crap.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much all I did was like, help out Carly and Leia. Were just dead sick. These two, man, like just sick and sneezing and coughing and hacking and just all freaking weekend. And I was pretty exhausted too. Like I kind of like with you, like you're probably just exhausted from like moving and inventory
Everything,
and fucking
everything
Halloween
I want
party.
right now is just
Everything. And then now that you have time to relax, your body's like, okay, let's let it all out.
now we're decompressing.
Now we
like,
can just be
God.
sick. Yeah. Exactly.
Why is everything heavy all of a sudden?
But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. And then well, the one night Carly and I played a Warhammer game till pretty late. And then I had invited my brother and his kids to come play because they're interested in playing it. And they actually came over today and we played a little one this afternoon.
Nice.
I had them both choose an army to play with and they played against each other and they seem to have fun with that. So they're pretty excited to play another one. So that was fun that way. And then we watched a little bit of TV, but trying to think of what we even watched. I watched some more Midnight Club. Almost done. I got 3 more episodes left. That's pretty good. It's the same guy that made Midnight Mass and Haunting of Hill House and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. But trying to think of what else I watched. Oh, I finally showed Carly The Road. You guys have seen The Road?
Yeah, with Viggo Mortensen.
That movie hits pretty hard still, man. Holy shit. And I told her, I'm like, oh, The Road's on here. She's like, what's that one about? I'm like, it's an excellent movie, but it's one that you only want to watch once and that's it.
Yep.
Because it takes a lot out of you, that movie. Like really, really takes a lot out of you. And it's still powerful, man. Holy fuck. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry still. It's like, oh. There is no joy. And any part that has joy in it makes even more sad. Because it's like that much more depressing. But yeah.
Like the time when they find the Coke or whatever,
the Coca-Cola can. Yeah. That's the part. That's the part that Carly says, like, I don't know why that part was the saddest part of the whole movie. Was him just being like, it's yummy. Here, I want you to have some. No, it's free. He was like, no, but I want you to have some too. And then it's just like, oh, because he's just such a genuine hearted, like, doesn't know any better kid. Oh God damn. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Such a depressing fucking movie too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one still resonating.
That one's brutal.
It is brutal. I remember the first time I watched it. It took me a long time to stop thinking about it, honestly. It's a great movie.
I watched just a couple things. I watched decided to rent on Amazon. I rented the Bullet Train.
Ooh, that looks pretty good actually.
I had a good time. It's like Nothing crazy. It's just like a silly action movie that
Nice.
is pretty funny. Yeah,
that's what we need more of, man. Shit like that. Yeah.
Just over the top, crazy, funny stuff. So yeah, I liked it a lot. And then I started watching, and I finished actually. Netflix put out like a reality game show. It's called Drink Masters. Basically, it's like Master Chef, but like with
Oh yeah, I saw that on there earlier.
like with bartenders, mixologists, and stuff like that.
Oh, cool! I thought you were gonna say The Mole. I'm interested in watching that one. That one looks pretty good.
I heard that was that came back, but
yeah,
but no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I watched like there's 10 episodes. They're like half an hour each or so. So I watched all of them.
Going through it,
and man, like there's a bunch of cocktails. Like you can't. I don't even know like half the words they're fucking using or like the techniques they're using. Man, it's like definitely can't make any of these at home. Like they're just like
you need special stuff to do it. Or
oh yeah,
just ingredients?
like the guy he's like busting out a still to like essentially just like get like the clear essence of something because he's like I'm putting like cacao beans and coffee beans and stuff like that because it's like I want to make a drink that like tastes like chocolate and coffee, but when you look at it, it won't like register that it would be a chocolate coffee flavor.
Oh, so it's like a mind fuck.
Yeah, so he's like getting it like distilled, so it's just a clear liquid that he can pour in later, and then they do like these fucking like, oh yeah, I'm doing they wash the whiskey or something like that essentially just to like they incorporate a flavor and they like kind of like infuse it and then like wash it out after to get all the oils and stuff like that with the whiskey so it like tastes different. Like this one guy was making like this French like dinner stuff, so he made like foie gras, which is like duck liver and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he like made like a butter out of it and then like did a wash on the whiskey and stuff like that, and it was just like so like every time they're like you got an hour and a half to make a cocktail, so then they spend like an hour and a half making one fucking cocktail, and it's just like it's nuts, man.
I might have to check that out.
But like
yeah, it's like each of these cocktails would be like $75 or something probably if you were to order.
No wait, with an hour and a half for one drink, like I'm not that thirsty, guys. Just give me a beer.
Right.
But they're trying to be creative, obviously.
No, yeah, exactly. It's all the show, all spectacle. Then it's just
That's awesome. That's like Leia for some reason was obsessed with that cake making one. That's like a baker's show.
Oh,
and nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah, that show is actually kind of funny. Because they get some really like guys who think that they're bakers, men and women that think they're bakers, and they put them on this show, and they have like an actual professional fucking baker make the cake, and there's always a theme. So like this season for the Halloween one was all Netflix themed stuff. So first episode was Cobra Kai, then the next one was Witcher. So they had like for the Witcher they had Geralt in the tub, and it was all chocolate fondue, fucking cake, and whatever else. God, like. And it was so bad. It was all so bad. These people are like, honestly, like there's something else going on with them completely because they're just fucking weird, interesting individuals. And they just completely, and the judges have to eat it. Like no matter how disgusting or undercooked or whatever, they have to take a bite and taste it. It's actually pretty fucking entertaining. I found myself get sucked into it. It was pretty interesting. But I'm gonna have to check out. What was the name of that one that you said?
Drink Masters.
Drink Masters. It's all the new on Netflix. I saw it there.
Yeah.
Just released or whatever it's called there.
Drink Masters.
Mm-hmm. And the host's pretty fine too because like he's just not like a super well known comedian or something like that, but like the way he interacts with the bartenders is pretty funny because like you can tell he's like kind of like us where it's like he's got like base understanding of like like of what a Manhattan is, what a old fashioned is, like the like kind of more like cocktails, and then he's like, oh yeah, we're doing a shoju and all this other stuff. It's like I've never had shoju in my life. I can't wait. He's kind of thing. He's like, I accepted this job because I get paid and I get to drink booze.
Yeah,
it's a hard it's a hard life right there, man.
To judge on,
yeah. So.
Sweet.
Yeah. I recommend it. It's good little. If you're into Master Chef type shows, it's good little. If you're into Master Chef type shows, it's basically that, but bartending. So
cool.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, anything else before we get out of here?
No, not really.
No, not really.
That sums it up.
Go do some more chores before going to bed tonight. So yay.
Yeah, I gotta do some laundry.
How about that fall back, 1 hour? Beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't notice most of the day. I'm like, oh, yeah, weird. It seems like I'm really.
Like, oh, it's really late. It's like, oh, it's only
Yeah,
5 o'clock
it's like
right
5
now.
o'clock.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, kind of. I was like, rubbing my eyes at 6 this morning. I'm like, I shouldn't be up at 6 on a Sunday. Like, why aren't I sleeping
Right.
in anymore? Well,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm
Leia
waking
came to
up
wake
and-
me up. It was like 6:30. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, go back to bed. Get out of here. And I look at my I looked at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? That's really strange. Went downstairs to make her waffles, and I'm like, where's my oven? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know it was. I had no
Yeah.
idea. I had no idea. But yeah,
See, I stayed up late last night, so it was
worked out perfect.
it tripped me out because I was like, well, time to go to bed. And I look at the clock and it's like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, what? No, what? No, what?
That's why.
No.
That's what threw me off because we were watching Midnight Club. I'm like, oh, it's 11:30. I'm like, okay, one more episode. So we watched it. It's like an hour long. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, what? How come it's only like 11:30? I'm fucked up. Okay, one more episode. Because it was like 12:30, but it fell back, right? It was weird. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, one more.
Yeah. Tripped me out. But oh well.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll do it for today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you're listening on a podcast service, you can leave us a rating, subscribe as well. And head over to our Facebook page. You can like the page. You can submit a question for next month's episode of Ask Us Anything. And then we have our movie club. And I actually I thought of a movie. If you guys want to hear it.
Which one?
Movie that we said we were all going to watch, but I don't think we ended up watching it. Michael Bay's Ambulance.
Oh,
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll watch the shit out of that. Fuck yeah, bro. 2.5 hours of carnage. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm in. Let's do it. Fuck yeah.
We
Is
might,
it
have
on
to
anything?
rent, we might have to rent it somewhere, but
Okay.
it should be available for rent everywhere, I think. So.
Beauty.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. I think, anyways.
Yeah.
I didn't really
Michael Bay.
Michael Bublé.
Excuse me.
Ambulance streaming.
Yeah, it's only on Netflix and Apple. Yeah, Amazon Prime. Rent it.
Amazon.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
Go watch
All right.
Ambulance with us and leave your review. And that'll be it. We'll talk to you Wednesday. Adios and goodbye.
Goodbye.
See yas.